2012, Refugee Law Project conducted the National Reconciliation and Transitional Justice Audit, a participatory research that involved moving to different parts of Uganda. This led to the development of the Compendium of Conflict. The research was basically focusing on understanding the history of conflict in Uganda. What leads to conflict? How can legacies of past conflict be addressed? These are aspects that learners are not aware of. RLP approached the National Curriculum Development Center for incorporation of transitional justice into the curriculum for lower secondary schools.
Our problem has been we are having a gap putting things into practice, because all the time we are writing, we are reading, we are in class, but when we leave school, we cannot practice what we've been learning. So transitional justice affects the learners of today, because issues of injustice, conflict, they are part of our lives. That's why we thought that let them learn all these things when they are still in school, then they will be knowing how to handle such issues.
We have some parts of Uganda that have been peaceful. These children don't know what conflict is, but if they have it in the curriculum, it will help them to know what other young people go through, so that when they get out of school or meet children who have gone through the similar situation, they're able to interact, they're able to find out solutions. Uganda right now is divided into the North-South divide. And to bridge this gap, to take away the negativity or the divide, we need to start teaching our children unity now. We need to start teaching the community unity now.
This time round, with transitional justice, we have made it more learner-centered. So like the learners start with what they really know, what they have experienced, and then later on we bring on board what is happening in other countries. So we took them to school, asked teachers to teach these extracts, to have an experience. Now that is the hands-on in the schools, how the learners feel about the different things that we have put together.
It was very easy because words, the teacher tells us words which are easy to translate in Luo.
If we look at our country like Uganda, people are divided. Transitional justice curriculum being incorporated in our syllabus is going to unite the country. It's going to unite the children, because the children who will be learning this will know that they are supposed to live together as one people coming from one solid country.
As a student, I think it will help to build relationship amidst we as students, and will help us to interact, and by that we can perform well.
The way we packaged it, you find that the learners get to understand what really is causing a conflict. What are the different natures of conflicts? How do we go about them? Who can help? And there will be mediators, you know. Even if the conflict is not happening to them, we believe they will be able to come in and try to solve the different conflicts.
I learned how to mediate when things are not moving on well, or in case I've done something wrong or somebody has done something wrong, I've learned how to mediate.
At the initial stage, the learners were not getting the meaning of the transitional justice well. How can you correct somebody who has done wrong to you? Via maybe negotiation, via coming in the round table discussion, via using the elders. It was not easy, because for them they were after revenge. But with the explanations, they were able to get the content properly of the transitional justice.
Transitional justice taught us the way of solving problem is not fighting, but is sharing ideas together. And in that, can reduce the conflicts in our community.
The learners were very, very excited about it because the teacher would use examples of cases that have happened in their regions. For example, when I went to Wera, while in class, you would find that the students are giving examples from their homes because some of these things happened to them. The conflicts happened when they are seeing. Now the bit of Kasese, that one was a recent one. Some of them actually were like, this is reminding us of what exactly happened. Then one learner was like, I wish I knew about this before. Maybe I could have talked to my parents to handle it better. First of all, this was something that is new. It required us to know, to have recent information, to have knowledge about all the different things to do with conflict resolution. When it comes to the teachers, some of these things were also new to them. So they were like, how do I start explaining to the learners something that I'm not so aware of? What if they question me and I'm not sure? Then on the part of the learners, they were like, okay, this reminds us of those sad moments. We are not saying it's bad, but it takes us back to those moments, which is very, very sad on our side. So the challenges were there, but at least we came up with strategies to overcome those challenges.